Hi everyone, this is Velocity 887, Melbourne to Sydney on the Milk Run Monday the 29th of April 2013. We'll be flying a 737-800 with Virgin Australia from Melbourne to Sydney. Currently zero fuel weight, 58.4. Reserves will be 2.8. Cost index 30, and we're trying to see if we can get to 390. We might need to be down at 370. Okay, we're setting the IRS position, Melbourne. Okay, Echo 6 if that's there. That's fine. Melbourne to Sydney. Call sign 887. Flight plan will be in Melbourne, Mike Lima. And the Hotel 129. And Docel. And Yankee 59. To Sydney, Sierra Yankee. We're using flaps 5 for the takeoff. Just need to double check our center of gravity. Also need to check the fuel. We need 3,120 both tanks. Center of gravity Mach is 25.5. Optimum 385, we'll be using a 390, maximum is 399, that works fine. Just requesting boarding. So you're on gate number 6 on Bay Echo. There is a NATIS, so let's have a listen to that. It's 132.7. Yeah, that's not coming in through audio, but we have a text status, and it says, information Papa, ILS approach runway blank, wind 180 degrees, 4 knots, cab OK, temperature 13, QNH 1026.
I'm Melbourne Tower here, Mike. Still lose to see if I can go request taxi. Yeah, Mike Zulu. The taxi via Sierra and Tango to holding point for Par runway 27.
Seatbelt signs are off.
Sierra Tango for holding
so again, on.
Holding point for Par.
Seatbelt signs on as we have finished refueling. Melbourne Tower, Velocity 887, requesting clearance to Sydney.
Velocity 887, connecting Melbourne Tower, you're cleared to Sydney via Docel, plane route, maintain 5000, runway 27, Docel 8 departure, squawk 3147, departure frequency 125.2.
Clearly Sydney via Docel 8 departure, runway 27, initial climb 5000, squawk code at 3147 and departure 125.2, velocity 887.
Velocity 887.
Tower 13.8 and holding from Papa, runway 27, ready for takeoff.
358, contact departure airborne on 125.2, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Departures on 125, airborne, thank you, clear for takeoff.
Initial climb 5000 is set. Let's do Docel 8 departure. It's runway 27.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 452, request power clearance to Sydney.
Yeah, that's legs page.
Qantas
Flight
452,
Beta, right
Melbourne
Docel.
Tower, you're clear to Sydney via Docel, plane route, maintain 5000, runway 27, Docel 8 departure, squawk 3047, departure frequency 125.2.
125.2 is set.
Clear Sydney via plane route, Docel 8 departure, climb 5000 from runway 7, squawk 3047 and departures on 125.2, Qantas 452. Qantas 452.
Okay, we're pretty much ready for the push. We've got 5 minutes to on time. Passengers are still boarding, obviously. Let's roll through some of that stuff there. Will be 25 derate. Takeoff speeds. Departure 147. 147 preset. Okay, let's do a departure briefing. Departure briefing will be operating 737-800. I am flying the airplane from the left side. Safety brief. We'll be using runway 27. It is just short of the two runways. We have a big V1 speed of 135. So that's a commit speed. If we do have any issues below 80 knots, we can stop on the runway. After 80 knots we should be go minded and stop only for hydraulics or for engine failures. After 135 it's committed airborne, rotation at 137 and climb out speed 147. It's cab OK today and runway 27 is in use. Probably go for a right hand circuit which will keep us away from the city. Assuming everything works well, we'll be climbing via the VNAV profile. We have a requirement to cross Rydal at 10,000 or above. Okay then, looking at taxi route, I'd expect to be using either Alpha or Victor northbound and then on to Echo Papa. Pushing back with the tail to the right. Sounds like they're closing the doors up there. Just going to check the configuration warning. That's checked. Okay, let's do a push. Melbourne Tower, velocity 887, gate Echo 6, ready for push.
Velocity 887, push approved.
Push approved, velocity 887. Jetway is pulling off.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for push now.
Cover that ground, we're ready for the push. We have been cleared, tail to the north. To the east, sorry. Okay, let's go fuel pumps on.
set inserted. Release parking brake.
Clock on. Parking brake is released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Alright then, engine start. Packs are off. Start number 2, ground power.
All stations Melbourne, departure frequency is now 132.0. Repeat, 132.0.
1320. %, and number 2 to idle. Start the cutout. AGT stabilized. Let's go number 1. Start to ground. %. Engine number 1 to idle. Just going to detune Melbourne VOR there. Engine starter 1 cut out.
Engine mic fill is ready.
Engine mic Zulu, contact departures on 132.0 airborne, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Packs back on.
So takeoff on 127 and departures 132.0. G'day, Engine mic fill.
AP coming off. Generator on bus 12. Okay, before takeoff checks to the line. Recall. Recall is set and clear of items. Flight controls. Let's check full movement.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Flight controls checked and clear. Flaps set 5 for takeoff. Step trim. Okay, step trim requirement is 4.56. And that is set.
Tow truck disconnected. 5 knots speed removed.
Cover that ground, you are cleared for disconnect. Okay, takeoff briefing has been completed and reviewed. And we're at the cabin secure stage.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Cover that, disconnect, see ya. Alright then, ready for taxi. Melbourne Tower, velocity 887 is ready for taxi. Melbourne Tower, velocity 887 with Papa ready for taxi.
Yeah, 7 Melbourne Tower, 5 low. Taxi via Sierra and Tango to holding point for Papa runway 27.
Go for runway 27. Once again, we're on the orbit scenery. Sierra goes straight through a terminal. Ever since about 2007. I can give you Victor or Alpha. Victor's probably preferable if you're running runway 34. Alpha if it's 16.
Taxi via Alpha and Tango to holding point for Papa runway 27.
Jump that. Via Alpha to Papa runway 27, velocity 887. Somebody really needs to update the document for Melbourne, or read it if it's already updated. Seems to happen every time I depart here. Since it's my home airport, I depart in quite often. But that there is taxiway Sierra, straight through that building. It's not exactly new. Or maybe this is the new part of the terminal, but new is 2007, so...
Melbourne Tower, on its 452, ready for
Anyway, we'll be using VNAV and LAV for the takeoff.
452, push start approved.
On 452.
He's given us Tango. I don't like that either. That will go straight through the Qantas parking area. You won't see a Virgin aeroplane ever do that. So we'll be using Echo, even though we haven't read it back. There's no reason to go climbing through buildings and staircases and buses. That's Tango coming up right there. And as you can see, buses, power poles, bollards, concrete blocks. The terminal at the end there. This is Echo. And the only time you'd ever use Echo to taxi westbound, which is obviously the way that we're going, is if you're using runway 09 for takeoffs. Transponder on. Terrain mode on. That will move up, I reckon. Melbourne velocity 887 is ready at runway 27.
Velocity 887, contact departure from 132.0 airborne, runway 27 for takeoff.
27 clear for takeoff, velocity 887. Let's run checks below the line, cabin secure. Start switches, MCP, transponder, landing lights and retracts. Clock is on. Yeah, big clear for takeoff. That's power. Check up. Takeoff first set.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 452 with Bravo, ready for pass, ready for
80
taxi.
knots.
452, taxi to holding point for Papa runway 27.
Taxi to holding point for Papa runway 27, Qantas 452.
Check. Gear up. departure. Melbourne departure, velocity 887, climbing 5,000 through 2,200.
What's the 887 today? Melbourne approach. You're identifying one side of the 240.
Climb flight 240, velocity 887. Final 240 set. Flap 1. Flaps up. Let's run the climb checklist. After takeoff, air conditioning and pressurization is set. Climbing at about 200 feet in the cabin and we're about 300 feet overall. Start switches are set off. Autopilot command number Alpha has been set. Landing gear up and off. Auto brakes are off. Flaps up, no lights. Altimeters, holding altimeters.
I would approach 1452, 1400, climbing 5,000.
Yeah, altimeters standard. Cross check. Passing through 10,900 mark.
Flight level 240, climb 4.
And now the takeoff checklist is complete. Pilot wants to cross throttle above 10, we are through 12, that's fine. Passenger signs come off. Center 125, decimal 20, velocity 887. 520 set. Melbourne Center, velocity 887, climbing flight level 240 and a 180.
Velocity 887, climb flight level 390.
Flight level 390, velocity 887. Flight level 390 is set.
Melbourne Center, g'day, Connors 452, 10,500, climbing flight level 250. Connors 452, climb flight level 390. All the way up to flight level 390, Connors 452. Connors 465, can you send to 11,000 feet, Melbourne information, Papa's carrying the QNH 1026. Velocity 882, wind rate 10, flight level 210.
Roger, wind ready, 210, velocity 882.
Yeah, checking velocity 887, was that last one for us?
I need it.
Got it.
That's the lineup on my 35. It'll line up 35 from November. And has Canberra had a runway extension or something? Because this is the end of the runway and on the chart so far. Yeah, you're on November, south, 0.3 north miles to the south. I need to update my scenery. Flight field also assist wind 250 degrees, 4 knots runway 35, clear takeoff. 35 clear takeoff, Q-link 48 for Delta. Feeling for it, Delta passing through 2,500. Feeling for Delta, identified Alpha 170. Delta 170, feeling 484 Delta. Feeling 484 Delta, contact Center 1250. Delta 1250, feeling 484 Delta, see you later. Stop. All stations inbound Melbourne information Quebec now currently changes. Wind now 160 degrees at 5 knots. Terminal information Quebec. Station point stay in, you are very weak.
Fueling 231 Delta West.
Fueling 231 Delta, taxi holding point November, runway 35 by Bravo.
Bravo, 35, fueling 231.
Well, 465, can you get 9,000?
Continuing to 9,000, 465.
358, report max speed.
We're cruising decimal 82 on through, yeah.
What's 35, thanks. Give a key to 1 to 1 at runway 35.
Collins 465, approaching 9,000.
Plus 465, can you set 7,000?
Confirming 7,000, Collins 465.
Nathan, 2,000. Break, healing 231 Delta, assist winds 250 degrees, 4 knots, runway 35, clear takeoff.
Takeoff, 231.
Qantas 452, report max speed.
Decimal 786, Collins 452.
Qantas 452, sequencing fly mark decimal 0.76, decimal 76 or less.
Decimal 0.76 or less, Qantas 452.
Qantas 465, send 6,000.
6,000, Qantas 465. Qantas 465 visual.
Qantas 465, clear visual approach, runway 16, join number
In a
5.
path, in our speed.
Qantas 465.
Qantas 465, cleared visual approach, runway 16, lift base.
Cleared visual approach, 16, Qantas 465.
What's the 887 report max speed?
What's the 887? Mac decimal 86. So again, Mac decimal 786.
What's the 887 for sequencing, fly mark decimal 78 or greater.
Decimal 78 or better, velocity 887. I think we might bump that up to 79 just for the fun of it. Why not? Set. They might be trying to put us in front of that aircraft just ahead.
Healing 231 Delta, identified cancel SID, turn left tractor, just carry on, climb level 200.
Qantas 200 and tractor, trail, 1, 4, 2,
CLA7 if able, I can bring that speed up to Mark decimal 79er.
Cover that, Mac decimal 79er, velocity 87. Yeah, let's max it out, 0.8.
Qantas 465, contact tower now 120.5.
Tower 120.5, 465, cheers.
Melbourne Centre, compass 7325 through 3000. Qantas, correction, compass 7325, score code 3032. 3032, 7325. Compass 7325 identified 10 right heading 350. Corrections 170. Right 170, is that a cancel or start? Sit. A-firm cancel third, 10 right heading 170. Right 70 for 7325. Approach velocity 374, VTI 3000 to 5000. Velocity 374 identified, cancelled flight present heading, climb flight level 240. Flight level 240, velocity 374. Compass 73250, navigation track correct. Nose to Albion's plan to climb flight level 370. 370 and direct cell 7325. Qantas 358 sequencing, flying no greater than Mark decimal 76.
Can you go over the check the ATIS 126.25?
Yeah.
On radio
And
2.
Qantas 452, cancel speed restriction. Cancel speed restriction, Qantas 116 right, in runway 07, not available, due disabled aircraft. Wind 170 degrees, 7 knots, cap OK, temperature 20, fuel gauge 1022, and your mic to the first contact with the fire receipt of Juliet. 2500, India Victor, 0. Velocity 882, can you ascend to 10,000 feet, Melbourne, QNH 1026. 10,026 and for the arrival, I didn't get a staff notes. Velocity 882, cleared Lizzie 5 Alpha Rise on runway 16.
Lizzie 5 Alpha 16, velocity 882, thanks.
Velocity 374, resume my navigation, trajectory, docile, climb total 370.
Navigation, flight number 270, trajectory, docile. Velocity 274.
QNH 1022. On first contact, notify receipt of Juliet. Sydney Terminal Information Juliet.
Sequencing.
Expect visual approach. Runway 16 left for arrivals in. Runway 16 right in runway 07. Not available. Due disabled aircraft. Wind at 170 degrees, 7 knots.
Counterpart 358, just confirm heading 320.
Sounds like it's runway 16 right disabled and runway 07 available due to disabled aircraft. Just grab that info again. It's been taken down. Check it again in about a couple of minutes. Top of 10 at 40 miles. Center velocity 887, about 40 miles from top of 10, 20 miles past dollar.
Velocity 887, thanks. Climb 350, resume our navigation, track direct, Cullen, and count speed restriction.
That is on this is my favorite step. Velocity 887, contact Sentinel 125 down.
Goodbye.
Center 125.0, velocity 887. Radio 1, 1250 set. Melbourne Center, velocity 887, flight level 390. Melbourne Center, velocity 887, flight level 390.
Velocity 887, Melbourne Center, g'day. Star currents available.
887, ready, copy.
Velocity 887, cleared into Sydney via the River 9 arrival. Visual approach, runway 16 left. Runway 16 right, unavailable at this time due to an aircraft incident. Maintain flight level 390.
Cleared the rivets on arrival, runway 16 left. Maintain flight level 390, we're on top of descent about 10 miles.
Velocity 887, when ready, descent to flight level 210. If you could give me max speed and descent, please.
210, we're in best speed on descent, velocity 887. 210 set, and let's look at the descent speed that we're using. Let's make it 300. That is set, and descent's about now, I reckon. Oh, a little bit further on. That's good.
India Mike Zulu, descent to 10,000, City QNH 1023.
10,000 1023 in Mike Zulu.
I'll do the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Melbourne Center,
Thanks for joining us on
452
the
with
flight
you, flight
today
level
from Melbourne to
390.
Sydney on Virgin Airways 887
887,
to
Melbourne
Sydney.
City, g'day.
We expect to be in
Maintain flight
Sydney
level
in approximately 20
390,
minutes.
port sequencing.
We're currently just
Need
received
to
some
make
information
track
that
of
there is an
left turn
aircraft
and now
that is
heading
disabled on the runway 16
360
right.
degrees, visual
That
delay.
is to say it is currently occupying one of the runways. As such, will be coming in from
Maintain
the
flight
south
level 390,
past
left turn
Sydney
heading
Harbour, which should be
3603
on the
on the
left-hand side of the
452.
aeroplane. And there is a little bit of a possible delay that may take place during that time. At this stage, we're looking at, we're expecting to be in front of a bit of traffic here, so we're keeping it nice and quick for air traffic control, and we should be on the ground inside of 20 minutes before it goes to plan. Once again, thanks for flying with
go ahead,
Airways. Hope you enjoy your stay in Sydney.
452, cleared into Sydney via the River 9. Arrival, visual approach, runway 16 left, runway 16 right, unavailable this time due to an aircraft incident. Maintain flight level 390.
River 9 arrival for 16 left, 16 right, unavailable, aircraft incident, and maintain flight level 390, Qantas 452.
There's the descent. Center velocity 882, leaving flight level 390.
Velocity 887, Melbourne Center. Melbourne Center, 123, yeah, GBA, aircraft calling Melbourne Center, say again. Melbourne Center, 358, with you at wireless 370. One 358, Melbourne Center, good day. Maintain flight level 370, expect start clearance shortly.
Expect start clearance shortly on 358, thank you.
Orders 452 when ready, descend to flight level 210.
When ready down to flight level 210, 452.
Orders 452, Cullen now 40 miles, your 2 o'clock. Resume navigation tracking Cullen, flight plan route.
Resume navigation tracking Cullen, fly plan route, Qantas 452.
Orders 358 full sequencing, reduce speed not above mark decimal 70, if able.
Up down to mark decimal 70, on 358.
Velocity 887, descend to 10,000, City QNH 1023. Velocity 887, descend to 10,000, City QNH 1023.
Down to 10,000, velocity 887 with QNH 1023. Okay, 10,000 is set, and 1023.
Orders 452, full sequencing, reduce speed not above 270 knots, descent please.
Yeah, let's review the approach. We have
Being reduced below 270,
runway
1452.
16 left at intercept from 4,000, 3 degree glide path at
You might
155
do
inbound.
contact in the approach now, 124, decimal 4, good night.
124.4 will be our frequency. And information was, I believe, let's just recheck that.
07, not available due to disabled aircraft. Wind 190 degrees at 9 knots. Okay. Temperature 20, QNH 1023. First contact with Sydney, ground floor approach, 95 feet of kilo.
Kilo.
Sydney term.
358 cleared into Sydney via the Rivet 9 arrival. Visual approach, runway 16 left, runway 16 right unavailable this time due to an aircraft incident. Maintain flight level 370.
Rivet 9 arrival, visual, runway 16 left, maintain
25,000, that's fine still.
Strap flying about.
Adjusting the cabin for the alert. Okay, I'll be using auto brake 2, expecting to come off on Tango 3. Yeah, Tango 3 will be great. Tango 4 is acceptable.
Velocity 887 report indicated airspeed.
Velocity 887 is 300.
887 then.
fasten seatbelt signs. Continuing on the brief, we expect to come in vectors from Bulgo or Boogie. Vectors will be initial left turn and then probably a right hand circle, runway 16 left. Intercepting the ILS at 4,000 feet. We have a minimum altitude of 220 barrow, and that equates to 204 above terrain. Okay, after we do taxi, vacate the runway, we taxi right hand turn, long Tango, left hand turn on Lima, right hand turn on Bravo.
358, wind ready descend to flight level 210 and maintain no greater than 280 knots in the descent.
And once we cross runway 25, we'd expect to return on to Golf.
280 knots.
From Golf we can expect one of the gates. I think we're on gate 36, might be 35. If it's 35, we'll take Bravo 4 exit straight into domestic 2. To the other side, then it's domestic 3. Okay, let's do the descent checklist. Pressurization for land altitude should be pretty much 0. That is set. ADICE required at temperature 20 degrees in Sydney at the moment. Approach, briefing and fuel has been checked, although the fuel, we have 3.1 on arrival, I do believe. 3.3. There is a disabled aircraft on runway 16 right. We are not landing on runway 16 right due to an incident. Just visually confirmed, when we come down it'll be on runway 16 left, and we should see an aircraft on a crossing runway onto the right hand side. And continuing that descent check, we have IAS altitudes and buttons to set. So I'll be using flat 40, so 137, let's just double check that. We have 3.3, it's currently 3.5, that's -2, 61.7. Yeah, that's great, 40 degrees, 137 is our reference. So it'll be 142 on the approach. Wind is steady at 7 knots. Descent checklist is complete. Our approach checklist is the next one. And we'll do the approach checklist through 10,000.
What is 452, descend to flight level 110.
Down to 110, one is 452.
What is 358, you can resume profile speed.
Resume profile speed, 358, thank you.
velocity 887, contact Sydney approach now 124, decimal 4, g'day.
To Sydney approach 124.4, velocity 887. Now information kilo.
Maintaining 3,000 shooting, 48 foot on. Indian Mike Zulu, descends 4,000.
4,000 Indian Mike Zulu.
Sydney approach, velocity 887, descending to 10,000 out of level 115, we have kilo.
Velocity 887 approach, descends to 8,000, runway 16 left. Expect a right-hand circuit visual approach.
6,000, 16 left, and expecting visual approach, velocity 887.
Julie 484 Delta, turn left, heading 340. Left 340, Julie 484 Delta. Indian Mike Zulu, turn right, heading 050, descend to 3,000.
Right, 050, 3,000 Indian Mike Zulu.
Crew 10,000, we have 1023 Q&A set. Approach checklist, altitude and instrument set, 1023. Approach aids checked set, we have 110.9 on both sides, 115 for the course. Standby ADI, approach road select. Approach checklist complete.
Indian Mike Zulu, turn right, heading 125, intercept localizer 16 left, cleared ILS approach.
Turning 25 for the localizer for 16 left, Indian Mike Zulu.
Velocity 887, cancel start, turn left, heading 030, vectors direct to base.
Heading 030, vector space, velocity 887.
And velocity 887, just to confirm, were you given maximum speed?
Velocity 887, affirm, but we're below 10 now.
Over there.
Velocity 887, no worries, maintain 250 knots until advice.
250 knots, velocity 887. 250 set. And out of 6. 030.
Julie 484 Delta, are you visual still?
Yep, fully visual, Q84
Julie 484 Delta, what's your expected base turn in about 3 miles?
Copy, Q84 Delta. Indian Mike Zulu is established on 16 left, this is the 16 left.
Indian Mike Zulu, contact tower 1205, go.
1205, Indian Mike Zulu.
Julie 484 Delta, turn left heading 250 to the base and reduced to 170 knots or less. Left 250 and back to 170 knots or less, queuing for Delta. Sydney approach, minus 452 at 14,300, descending 10,000. 10,000. Minus 452 approach, descend to 8,000, runway 6 left, expected visual approach.
Set the lights on, set.
Descend 8,000, 16 left, visual approach, minus 452. Velocity 887, confirm maintaining 8,000.
Yeah, 7, so that robusted through 7,005.
Queuing 484 Delta, descend to 2,100. Down 2100, queuing for Delta. Delta. Velocity 887, descend to 6,000.
Down 6,000, velocity 887.
Queuing 484 Delta, turn left heading 190 to join final 16 left, clear visual approach. Left 190, clear the visual approach 16 left, queuing 484 Delta. Velocity 887, resume profile speed.
Resume profile speed, velocity 887. 240. 240 set.
Queuing 484 Delta, you're 8 miles behind 747. When established, contact tower 120.5. G'day. Covers traffic and when established on the final, we'll go over to tower, queuing 484 Delta. Velocity 887, descend to 4,000.
4,000, velocity 887. 4,000 feet, set, flat, change.
Minus 452, descend 6,000. 6,000, minus 452. Velocity 887, descend to 3,000, report visual.
Down 3,000, velocity 887, now visual.
Velocity 887.
3,000 set. Cabin crew, please be seated for arrival. Thousand to go. Currently wind Cavacay.
Corners 452, cancel start, turn left heading 360.
Cancel start, turn left heading 360, corners 452.
Velocity 887, turn right heading 060.
Right heading 060, velocity 887. Heading select 060, set.
Velocity 887, descend to 2,100. Velocity 887, descend 2,100.
Down 2,100, velocity 887. 21, level change. On profile speed, so 220 knots.
Velocity 887, turn right heading 120 to join final 16 left, clear visual approach, not below Pappy.
Heading 120 to join visual approach, not below Pappy, velocity 887.
Corners 452, descend to 4,000.
Clear the approach, 120 is
Down to 4,000, corners 452.
and let's reduce speed 180. Flap 1. Runways inside. Localizer active. All eyes set low.
Corner 02, Sydney approach, you on the frequency.
Flap 5. Speed 160. Expecting Sydney Tower 120.5. Get out.
Corners 452, descend to 3,000.
Descend 3,000, corners 452.
Velocity 887, contact the tower 120.5, g'day.
Tower 120.5, velocity 887, flap 15. Sydney Tower, velocity 887, final runway 16 left. Flap 25.
Velocity 887, Sydney Tower, g'day. Wind 19088, runway 16 left, clear land.
16 left, let's land, velocity 887. Landing checklist. Landing checklist, engine start switches, continuous, recall, checked, speed brake, armed.
Okay, great, clear off, you can drop the max 5, taxi base 54.
Holding in flaps. Landing lights are on.
Clear across 25 and then onwards to the base 54 Q-Link 484.
Speed 137 will be 142, we'll go flaps 40. Flaps set 40. My aircraft. 1,000. Flaps 40, 40 green. Landing checklist is complete. 142 set. Half dot high.
Approaching minimums.
Top low. On profile.
Minimums.
Landing. knots. 60 knots, manual braking.
What's the 887 taxi, Tango, hold short 25.
All brakes off, flaps up. As for us, Velocity 887, taxi Tango, hold short 25.
City Tower, Qantas 452, established final, one-way 16 left.
452, City Tower today, the wind 1908, runway 16 left, please land.
Clear for land, 16 left, Qantas 452.
Just looking at the charts. We're on Tango now, southbound. Say again, northbound. To the end of this taxiway here, and then a left turn on Lima. Transponder comes off. across one taxiway now, which is Charlie, and then turn right onto Bravo.
42 taxi Tango, hold short 25. Taxi Tango, hold short 25, calling 452. The A87 cross 25, continue on Bravo to the bay.
Bravo to the bay, velocity 8. 5, wasn't it? There's Bravo. We're on Bravo now. Let's get the APU on. Trouble over there. We have fire trucks. Right on the centre line. Yeah, stopped right in the middle of the runways. Gonna be gate 36. Us there. Okay, that's domestic 2. No, that's actually Charlie. Domestic 2 is the next one there. Bravo 4, next one is domestic 3, that's where I'm after. Okay, 36, so that one there is 40, 38, 36. APO on bus, APO on air. Taxi lights off. Punk brake set. Okay, shutdown checklist. We have bleeds on APU, bus on APU. APU sets for the generator. Engine number 2 off. Engine number 1 off. And seatbelt signs off.
Sydney Tower, Qantas 452 approaching 25.
Iris.
Qantas 452 cross 25, continue on Bravo to the bay. Cross 25, continue Bravo to the bay, Qantas 452.
Anti-call lights off, and let's start the deboard process. Okay, let's have a look. Looks like they're nearly there on the door. There they are. Cabin crew, open doors cross-checked. Righty. Let's shut this down to the turnaround. I think it's actually the last flight for it tonight. We'll let them work that out once they're deboarded. Right, hope you've enjoyed that little flight from Melbourne back up to Sydney. And a little bit of activity there on the crossing of 1007 and 16. This has been Milk Run Monday. It's actually Spilt Milk Run Monday, the 29th of April 2013. Spilt Milk Run Runway. Say again, Spilt Milk Run Monday. With one of the runways shut down at Sydney. See ya.